design engineering.
What is design engineering?
Which always gets people. And the best way to describe it is kind of a new, more niche area of engineering, which is more around the kind of skills you need to make your own startup. So if you're creating a product or idea from scratch, how do you brainstorm the idea, do the market research? How do you do the interviews, but then with the product to a basic level, understand how to create it, how to design it, how to market it. There's we do basic electronics and thermodynamics and that kind of thing, but then do the statistics,
science
to a basic level. Not basic, like it's still imperial level. I'd say the most meaningful one was definitely my master's dissertation, which I did on the management and relievement of GP stress during the pandemic.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
That was all around techniques and ways to kind of envisage and elicit like mindfulness activities and stretching activities to GPs while they were kind of working these long hours during the pandemic. And how they could meaningfully take those breaks which they don't have to eat or to stretch or to talk to people. Because it's very easy. I don't know if you've ever got into those modes, but it's very easy to just, if your time's so full, you sometimes forget to eat, or especially in medicine, there's always one more patient to see or one more, so you don't really get the gratification or the time to relax or to stretch your legs. And it was just really focusing on how you could improve that and creating a digital intervention that integrates with their phone and their computer, gives them notifications, alerts of when they need to take a break. When you have techniques like the Pomodoro. Have you ever heard of Pomodoro technique?
I know all about the Pomodoro.
Yeah, so it's like taking breaks after half an hour or an hour of working a short period.
It's basically like a virtual assistant to remind them to take breaks, and then when they take breaks, wasn't there packed like cards that they could use to help?
Yeah, it's all personalized. So it will give you like 4 or 5 different random activities, and you just pick one.
Yeah,
depends, and it's in some ways it starts to learn from your behavior what kind of things you like doing.
Yeah,
whether it's like going stretching or you like trying different activities, seeing what you get.
Is scrolling Instagram one of the activities?
Unfortunately not. No. That's another form of doom scrolling, but
yeah, that's what I'm most interested in. And did you test it out with any GPs? Or?
Yeah, I tested it out with I think 4 or 5 GPs.
Did they like it?
And I actually gave them a little contribution of like a smartwatch to say thank you.
Oh my god, you gave each GP a smartwatch?
No, but it was like a Xiaomi Fitband. It wasn't
wow.
No, it wasn't like anything like Apple.
Jesus Christ.
But they...
so what you're saying is they were biased because you gave them an incentive?
No, I didn't say they could keep it.
But it was implied.
No, I was like, we're going to use it for the testing. I was like, oh yeah, and all of them, I think, after, in terms of satisfaction and likeliness of using and enabling the tool was extremely high. I think it's very difficult to get them approved when it's like a very specific, unique idea, and get it integrated into GP practice is very difficult because there's so many regulations of things you can do, can't do, who has access to it, which trusts you can provide them to, the funding.
Do you think that's the biggest roadblock in terms of, because you said the user experience was relatively positive?
Yeah, no, the user experience was great. I only got positive feedback from it. But it's just a shame, getting funding, especially in the NHS, is pretty difficult. It's
not terribly surprising.
Hospital, obviously I could contribute to them, but the way they work as well is that they get their budgets at certain periods of the year.
How much funding does it need? The app
in terms of the app, it would have been fine, but it would, I wouldn't be able to generate much revenue from it because it's my intention for its design was not to be sold. It was just more of a meaningful exploration, really.
Maybe one day when you retire, you can.
Yeah, that's my goal, to create something for free or create some kind of legacy
Yeah.
For a product or for some kind of service that people don't have to pay for, or people can just kind of use as a free resource.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
You're the same. Yeah.
Yeah.